Hello everyone. My name is Jackie, and today all I'm gonna do today is just talk about all the 8 books that that I read in January. Um, what I'm gonna talk about are the actual physical books that I did read. I did have 2 physical books that I did have, but because I didn't like them, I give ended up donating them. So I will show you the ones that I did have them, that I did the ones that I did have, and then I did do the ones that I had on Kindle. I'll show you. If not, I'll try and put in a pic that I do have. But I'll go ahead and show you the ones that I have along with the rating that I have. So I'll go ahead and just start with the ones that I did, the ones that I do have a physical book of, as wrong as 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 well as a little synopsis of them. As So we're gonna go ahead and start with Heartless Hunter. So these obviously, this is like a really it's a popular one. I know everybody's waiting for the Rebel, the next the next one. I think it already came out with, I think it came out in January, if I'm not mistaken, or I think it's come out in March, if I'm not mistaken. But it's basically about a hunter, or it's about a hunter and a witch, the witch is Ruin, and if I'm not mistaken, the hunter is, if I'm not mistaken, the name of the, what's the name of, I don't remember the, Gideon is the hunter. So it's really good. I rated it 4.5, only because, you guys, I don't want to give it spoilers, but only because the brother, I felt like Ruin was being she was misleading Alex. So that's the only reason why I gave it a 4.5, because um, she was basically, she was basically, this, she was missing, she was basically, mm, she was basically messing with both of them with their heart. Okay, so that's why I didn't give it a 5 stars, because she was messing with both of their hearts. That's why. So that's why I gave it a 4.5. Okay, this is the second book that I read, which is I'm Glad My Mom Died, by Janet McCurdy. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys this is by Kristen Sicarelli, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I pronounced that right, so I'm sorry. This is the second book. So by Jeanette McCurdy. This was okay. So this was a good book. I think I rated it a 4.5 as well. It I don't think it put me in tears. I think that's why I gave it a 4.5. Let me just go ahead and get my that's why I rated it a 4.5, just because it didn't put me into tears. I liked the story. She did bring comedy to it. But because it didn't put me to tears and it wasn't as captivating to me, that's why I didn't give it a 5 stars. But I liked the story, and I liked how she put it into her words. You know what I mean? But I liked her story. All right. Okay. This is the third book that I read in January, which is Binding 13, which I love. I love this book. The only reason I did not like this, the only reason why I didn't give it a 5 stars is because, one, Shannon has that, how do I say it? She has that, how do I say it? That, I guess because she doesn't defend herself, right? She has that how do I say it? I guess that she doesn't defend herself, right, from everybody. Like how she gets bullied and all of that. She just had that mentality where she just, I guess she's been bullied and her dad and everything, and she had that sorry mentality, and I'm just like, come on, girl, come on, like, defend yourself. But I love Johnny. Like, I just wanted her to do something for herself. But I love this story. I loved it. I love Johnny. I loved him so much, but I just wanted her to do something. So bad. But that's the only reason I didn't get a 5 stars, because I really wanted her to do something, to defend herself so much. That's all I wanted her to do, was just to slap somebody, to do something, to kick a shin, to do something. To do something, and she didn't do nothing. And I'm just like, and I just kind of got tired of that mentality from her. But I really like this. I liked this story. I loved it. But I just really wanted her to do something, and she didn't. So I liked it, but that's why I didn't give it a 5 stars. But I really wanted her to do something. Okay. and this is from Chloe Walsh. The fourth book is Here and Gone from Halen Beck. I loved this book from the first chapter to the last chapter. I devoured this book so much. I ate it. It had so much action. It had so much, oh my gosh, it had so much action, so much thriller. It had so much, you guys. So it's basically about a mom who was going through a divorce through I think it was from a abusive dad, or I think it's almost like a how do I describe this? Almost like a, oh man, how do I just, I guess it was like I guess like a husband who was manipulating her wife, the wife, into making her think things that she didn't even know that she was doing. Think that she was doing things. I guess like she would devour like alcohol, and she didn't even think that she was devouring it, even though he was like buying it to her regularly. And she ended up like escaping with her kids. It was so good, you guys. I don't want to give up too much spoilers because this book was so good, and I think this book is like pretty old, but it was so good, you guys. I think I read this book in like 2 days. It was so good, you guys. Oh my gosh, I gave it 5 stars. It was so good, so good. It was like a thriller mystery. It was so good. It has to do with like the black market, market. Sorry, you guys. So I do have to give you guys like so I had a stroke in December, so I have to give you guys a life update, which I have to do a video about about my stroke, which it will come up. It will come in YouTube for you guys, but I want to just I want to focus on books for you guys cuz I want to focus on my speech for you guys, for myself, I'm sorry, but I want to focus on these books in January that I read. But this will come up for you guys about my stroke. So these were the 4 physical copies that I have. Now I'm gonna bring the other 4 books that I read. So the other 4 books that I read were Psyche and Eros, which is this one here. Bear with. I'm so sorry. Psyche and Eros, which I rated it 3.74, only because I couldn't keep up with the story, you guys, until the end. So I know it has to do with a mortal and a god, and I couldn't keep up with it up until the end, when I know they ended up they fell in love. So yeah. The next one was Verity. Yeah, the story, I feel like with Verity, it has a lot. I just I think what got me was the fact that, so the next was Verity here, guys. I gave it a 3.5. I gave it 3.5 only because I didn't like the fact that the wife was upstairs, and the husband and the new author that was taking over the new books was upstairs, and they were over there smashing. I didn't like that. Maybe it's just me that I didn't like that. Whether she could walk and talk, and I just didn't like that. And the fact that he ended up doing the accident on purpose, and I don't know if Verity ended up putting her daughter in the lake. I don't know if that's true or not. I just know that when it comes to an author, and they have, they come up with stories, I don't know. I think with when it comes to stories, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like with all these new books that come up that come up now in 2025 and 2024, there's more that we can read now. I just don't know if it was my cup of tea. So that's why I rated it 3.5. And I think that was 4. The Eros, Verity. Oh, my next book that I read on Kindle was Still Beating. Oh my gosh, I love that book. Erica was not lying when she said that book was good. It was. I ate that book too in 2 days. It was so good. I cried. I have to physically buy that book because I can just cry just thinking about that book. It's so good. Let me go ahead and show you guys this book, because literally that book is so good. This book right here, Still Beating. Oh my gosh, that book is so good. Erica was not. Literally, that book is so good. Still Beating, you guys. Still Beating. That book is so good. Literally, 5 stars. So good. I think I had 3 or 2. I think I had 2 5-star books, which was 5 Here and Gone and Still Beating. So Verity by let me show you all my books, because I didn't give you all of them. So Psyche and Eros by Luna McNamara. Verity by Colleen Hoover. And Still Beating by Puar Made. I can't even. Puar Made. And then my last book was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and that book was I rated it 4.5, and that was my book club pick. And I rated it 4.5 only because of the cliffhanger that was left. It was good. That book was really good, but the cliffhanger left me wanting more. And that's the only reason why I rated it 4.5, because I wanted more and I wanted more. That's the only reason why I left it at, why I rated it at a 4.5. I wanted more. I was like, I want more. I want more. Why didn't you? I wanted more. That's the only reason why. And that's that book right there. But yeah, that's the only reason why I rated it 4.5. Because I wanted more. The book was really, really good. I just really wanted more. I feel like it was not finished. I I don't know. The curse was not done. I feel like I needed more. Like if the curse wasn't done, I needed more as to what was resolved with the curse, and it wasn't done. But yeah, those were all the books that I read in January of 2025. Um, Please, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please, 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 click that subscribe. And like I said, you guys, if you guys wanna read, if you guys wanna listen my, if you guys wanna listen about my stroke video, it will come. It will come soon. um just uh wait. Wait for it. Because like I said, my speech is not the best. I do have a couple things coming in stored. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much. um um I'm so sorry for this. But yeah, just hit that subscribe. My stroke video will come up so that you guys go ahead and so you guys can go ahead and uh so that you guys can go ahead and just wait for it. Other than that, enjoy. If you guys loved some of these books that you guys enjoyed, please, 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 check them out. Like I said, I did check out, I did rate 2 of them that were 5-star. Other than that, thank you guys so much thank you guys so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you again. Bye bye.